my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you all this makeup tutorial. This is my first video of 2018. So I just want to wish you all a happy new year, a year full of blessings and productivity, accomplishments, goals, and all that stuff. So for my first video this year, I just decided to do just a makeup tutorial. I wasn't really sure what to do, but I was inspired by my new Morphe Dare to Create palette. This palette is so beautiful. It has so many shadows, and of course, even though I had so many options, I stuck with my brown neutrals. But anyways, let's get right into this makeup tutorial. Alright, first things first, we're going to go ahead and prime our lids with our Naked Skin Concealer. I'm just placing that all over the lid, and then I'm blending it out both with my finger and also with a brush. And then I'm just going to go ahead and use my Airspun translucent face powder, and I'm going to use that to set the lid just to give me a nice canvas for the eyeshadow. Using the Dare to Create Morphe 39A palette, I'm using the lightest tan shade, and I'm placing that all over the crease, and I'm starting it on the outer part of the eye because that's where the shadow is going to be darkest, so we want to start there. And I'm barely bringing it into my inner corner. I'm kind of just blending everything out, and then whatever excess is on the brush, I just bring it into the inner part of the eye. Next, I'm using this very taupe brown color, and I'm placing that on the outer part of the eye. All I do is blend in this taupe brown into the outer corner, blend it out with the original brush that I used with no additional product, and then you're just going to continue to darken up that outer corner and blend. That really is what makes this outer part and inner part of the eye very dimensional, is because you're placing it and then blending it all out. Then we're going to use the Age Rewind concealer by Maybelline, and we're going to cut that crease. Can you see how dark I made the outer corner just with those two shadows? So I just went in with the dark one and again blended it all out. So I just went ahead and then did the cut crease. I'm just patting it so that it's a nice canvas for the white shadow that I'm going to use. And I just grabbed the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette because it has one of my favorite white shades, so I'm placing that on top of the concealer. Going back in with that taupe shade, I'm just going to go ahead and blend it out in the outer part of the eye. I want to make sure that everything looks nice and blended out there, so I use a much more precise brush, and then I'm blending it out with my crease brush. Next, I'm going to go in with this brown. This is like an orangey brown, I think. I'm not quite sure how to describe it, but it's a lot darker than the taupe brown we just used. So I'm using a more precise, fluffy brush to really blend that into the outer part of the eye. And again, I'm using the same technique. I just really pack it on there and then make sure that it's nice and blended. Before you go in with any additional product, always make sure that the product that you initially put is blended out. I did put some white eyeshadow there just to kind of blend it out easier. As you can see, oh well, not in this part, but I did use the white shadow to highlight my brow bone, but it also helps to erase the outer corner if you went a little bit too far on the outer part of the eye. Next, I'm going in with the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Kitten Karma. All I did was change the brush tip, and I'm going to go ahead and just follow the cut crease and really carve it out with this glitter. I just wanted to add a touch of glam. Going in with lashes, I'm using the Ardell Double Up Double Wispy Lashes. These are my favorite natural but glam lashes, so I just pop them on, and then I'm going to go ahead and move on to the face. For primer, I'm using my MAC Strobe Cream, and I'm just placing that all over my skin. Then quickly following that, I'm using my Botanic Farms Soft Balm Primer, and I'm just placing this in the areas of my pores that need some filling. So I just really pack it on in there, and then we're going to go ahead and move on to foundation. I went ahead and used my MAC Matchmaster Foundation. I truly love this foundation because no matter what shade I am, it always complements my complexion. That's what the Matchmaster does. It kind of just adheres to what color you are. Although the coverage could be a little bit better, I just decided to go with this one for this look. Once the foundation's on, I'm moving on to concealer and highlight, and this is the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer in Light. So I'm just placing that in the areas that I want to highlight, and I'm going to blend it out with my Real Technique sponge. I've been loving this concealer lately. It goes really well with the Airspun loose powder, so together I really like the combination and the longevity of this concealer. Moving on, I'm going to lightly set my face with the Maybelline Fit Me powder where I'm going to contour, and I'm using the Bobbi Brown bronzer for this contour, and I'm using this fan brush to really just carve out those cheekbones. And I do use the shade 220 in the Maybelline Fit Me powder, so I just placed that before placing the bronzer because I didn't want my foundation to be moved or taken away. Before going in with highlight, I'm just going to dust out and take away, really carve away the bronzer, and I'm going in with my Ponyeffects Strobing Luminizer. It's a liquid highlighter that I'm placing before I go in with my powdered highlight. And of course, for my powdered highlight, I'm using my Sleek makeup palette. I love this Solstice palette, and I'm just placing that on the high points of my cheeks, on my Cupid's bow, my chin, my nose, basically everywhere in my face that I want to glow. Next, going in with my all-time favorite blush. This is Milani's blush in Luminoso. I'm placing that on the tops of my cheeks, and then we're going to go ahead and just finish up the eyes. I'm going to focus on the two light brown colors that we used. I'm first going in with this taupe brown and really just buffing it out in the lower lash line, and once that's all buffed out, we're just going to go in with the darker brown that we used and really place that right along the line so that it looks basically like what the top lid looks like. And then I'm going to go ahead and put some mascara on my lower lash lines. I'm using the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. This is my favorite mascara of all time. I literally use it in every single video, and I also coat my top lashes to really blend in the falsies. Next, we're going to go in with some more glitter. This is the NYX Gel Liner, I believe, in crystal. It's a crystal liner, so I'll go ahead and link it down below, but it is from NYX. I just place that in the inner corner and I just make little X's. Then we're going to move on to the lips. I packed on so many lip colors for no reason. The first one is NYX Lingerie in Velvet Teddy. The second one is Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick. Actually, this is the gloss lipstick in Pure Hollywood. And then finally we use MAC, and this is the lipstick in Honey Love, and that is it for this makeup tutorial. So that is it for this makeup tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all next time. Bye. Oh, it feels so good to be done filming. It's goals and all that stuff that you have destined this year to want. No, that makes sense. I wish you guys a merry, no, it's a happy new year, girl.